I want to get right to it. Because a lot of y'all got ideas, but y'all need financing. The money that y'all working for and all, y'all got to put that in places. Herman, how do I get in the game? My name Mike, my credit is low. How do I get this money? How do I get funding from the bank? And what do I got to do?
How many people want some money?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
How many people want some money?
How many people want some money? Yo, 1, 2, 3, execute on 3. 1, 2, 3! It's much better. All right, so we at PodCon, everybody want to start a podcast. I remember when we started our podcast, the Execute podcast, we needed a couple dollars. So
hold on, let me get to these house rules.
What happened? Tell the house rules.
I had to get busy. Put them house rules up real quick. Let me get busy. But hold on, before I get up, let me get that what's his name, my man Guy, because Guy couldn't make it because he had a family surgery. Put that up there for me. Go ahead, let that go.
Hey Lee, what's good? It's Gary V here at Airport Life. Just big shout out to Wallow. Hope your conference is remarkable. 2024, you hear about accountability, enough pointing fingers. Let's get those thumbs going, everybody. And we get to hear resilience. Losing is good. Micro losses lead to macro gains. Too many just fear it. So get out there and on a tactical end, got to post content on social networks. Stop worrying about people's judgment. Stop worrying about looking funny. Stop worrying about what your mom's gonna think. It's time to fucking attack 2024. Well, crew, thank you for letting me make this quick little video. Let me get people's minds proper in 1 minute for what can be. You can choose to be the latest year of your life. 2024 is gonna be contentious. We have those politicians out there. Instead of getting caught up in that negativity, choose optimism, but make it practical. Don't be delusional just because you hope you're gonna make it. You gotta fucking do something about it. Can't read about doing push-ups. You gotta do them. You know? Go at it. We love you.
Make some noise for God. Soak that game. Where them house rules at? Now pay attention to the house rules. Cell phones on silent. No flash photography. Be considerate of your neighbor. No shouting as speakers during the discussion. Network all around you. Now let's get back to this money. Go ahead.
All right, so Damaris and I, we started our podcast called the Execute Podcast everywhere. And before we was able to put it on YouTube and all these other platforms, guess what we needed? We needed money. I need to pay for videographers. I need to pay for studio time. Shout out to my guy, Mike, our executive producer. I got to pay Mike. So these were the steps that I did first. Number one, I got an LLC. Some of y'all know this stuff already, but I'm gonna repeat it to the people that are new. I got an LLC. It's called the Execute Podcast. That's the first thing I did. Now, in order to get as much money as possible, everybody says much. I gotta maximize how much money I can get, right? I don't just want a $10,000 credit card. I want 20, 30, 40, 50. So I got the LLC and I gotta set it up properly to get as much money as possible. Number one, I got the name of the LLC, that's great. Had to get a real business phone number, right? I got an 800 number from a place called culture.com, C-A-L-L-T-U-R-E. I'm glad y'all looking at me, but I want y'all to write this down too, right? Culture.com.
What's that again?
Culture.com. So that's a place where you can get a phone number for your business, right? Because when you fill out this LLC application, I want you to put your cell phone number on it.
How much will it cost?
$10 a month.
And unlimited?
Unlimited, $10 a month. Or you can go to Ring Central, that's another one. Culture.com, C-A-L-L-T-U-R-E.com, or you can go to ringcentral.com. That's where you're gonna get a real business phone number, right? Because I gotta make your business look real for me to get you as much money as possible. Then I want you to get a real website. Go to Fiverr.com, get somebody in the Philippines to make it for like $50, right? You gotta have a real...
Say that again.
So you're gonna need a real website, because the banks are gonna look you up. You want 25, 30, 40, 50, you gotta look legit, you gotta look real. So we got a real website for the business. I went to Fiverr.com, Fiverr.com. Pay somebody $50, they give you the website.
$50 for the whole website.
$50 for the whole website.
So for $60, I got a number.
A number.
And I got a website.
And you got a website.
Now, because I don't want my people to keep getting robbed. Everybody want to overcharge you.
Right.
And they'll be going to Fiverr, getting the shit done, and they tell you, I need $1,500 for a fucking website.
Right.
That shit is dead. Come on, we want some new shit.
Giving you the plug, right? Now I got a website. Now I need a business address, right? I got an address, my business gotta have an address, gotta look legitimate. A good place to get a business address from is a website called Opus, O-P-U-S. OPUS. Go to Opus, type in your zip code, and you'll find a real business address that's close to your business, right? Now your business looks successful, it looks sexy. You put that on the business application. You go to my brother Kevin Dulcie, and he'll set up the LLC for you, right? When that's done, you're gonna take that piece of paper and you're gonna walk into a bank. Now this ain't for everybody. You got a 680 credit score, you got a solid profile, you're gonna write down these 3 banks. Write them down. The first bank you're gonna go to is Key Point. Keypoint. Key Point. I already talked about this.
Is that online?
That's online. Because
Okay.
I want to give y'all the new game. Everybody hold up.
Now,
heard
all
the old game.
all this stuff is legit.
It's legit. It's legit. This is the new stuff. And here's what I like about Key Point, right? If you go to Key Point, you're gonna click on the business credit card, personal credit card, whatever you want. They'll let you know how much you can get approved for even before they put an inquiry on your credit report. Even before. Clap it up. Like, right? So you don't have to worry about the inquiry. You get it denied. You can just go there and get a pre-approval. They'll say you're approved for $15,000. You're like, oh, bet. So now you're gonna get yourself approved. So the second bank you're gonna go to is Sun East Federal Credit Union. That's online too. Sun East Federal Credit Union. And the last one you're gonna go to, they pull from TransUnion, the last one you're gonna go to, everybody know KeyBank in Philadelphia, right? Y'all know KeyBank, right? I think we burned out KeyBank. KeyBank, you get up to $50,000 from KeyBank. You're gonna walk into those 3 banks, and you're gonna give them your LLC, your EIN information, and you're gonna open up a business checking, business statement at all those banks first. Make a deposit of at least $100 in each of them, because I want you to start the relationship with them first, and then you ask them for money. On a terrible Saturday, that's $10,000 per bank. But you got good credit,
Record it.
You got good credit, that's $15,000, $20,000 per bank, 0% interest. Here's the beauty of the podcast, because we gotta pivot to why this is important for the podcast. I probably spent on my first podcast maybe $5,000 to put it all together, right? I put it on YouTube. YouTube what? YouTube pays you for what? For streams, right? In 2 months, based on our streams, I got my $5,000 in the back, paid off the credit card. Give it up for the Execute Podcast. Woo. That's how you get money for your business, any business, but that's how we did it for our podcast.
Now, what do they credit us, though? Like, how do you know?
What if your credit is bad?
Like, because some of us, you gotta understand, some of us, you know, in the hood, when they gave you that credit card when you're young, you in college, oh, this free money.
Right.
You go crazy. You know what I mean? I didn't, you know, a lot, and just some of us don't know. It's not that we just don't know.
Right.
So what do you say to the people that might be a little banged up? What is the good ways? Because I'm gonna be straight up. All our people ain't got money to be spending all this fucking money to get the credit repaired. What is the ways that we can do this shit ourselves realistically? Who do we call? Like, what do we, so we get some of this shit off our, you know, can we negotiate on the phone?
Right.
Because we was young, we fucked like the real deal.
So there's a couple of things you can do. First of all, you can hit up Bella Sloan Enterprises. We got you, right?
Yeah.
You can hit up my girl Regine, 5S Enterprises. She's crushing it in credit right now. Or you can go for free. You can go on my Instagram page, Bella Sloan Enterprises. We have all these videos to show you how to do it for free. With quick tips, you can call some of these credit bureaus. Like Experian is an easy one. You got too many inquiries on your credit report. That literally takes away from how much funding you can get. So you want to get as many of them all. You can call Experian, ask to speak to the fraud department, number 1. You're gonna ask them, first of all, take off that demographic information, like my name is Herman Dulcie Jr., right? But on my credit report, it says Herman Dole, Herman Jr. Dulcie. I cleaned all that up. I'm like, yeah, that's not my name. So I had to fix my name. All my old addresses on my credit report, I deleted all the old credit reports, just my current one, because you want to look like you're stable, right? And then I'm like, yo, while I got you on the phone, yeah, I got this inquiry. I went to Key Point, right? I don't know what this is. Like, what's going on? Like, I didn't approve for this to be put on my credit report because nothing is allowed to be put on your credit report without your permission. That's a law. A lot of people don't know that. So I'm like, yeah, so I'm gonna stay on this phone. You call your supervisor, but I need this off before we hang up the phone.
And every time they hang up, call them back.
Listen, if they playing around,
they be fucking playing.
They be playing around. So all right, listen, they got a bunch of people working there. Click, hang up, call back. Experian is a good place that you can do to call them to have the inquiries removed, and that takes 24 hours. Now, how many people got collections? Who gonna tell on themselves? Yeah, that's terrible. Y'all keeping it a whole thing. Can y'all please not pay collections? If you pay the collection, well, I gotta, it's too much. You gotta pay for that. No, I gotta
keep going.
Okay, all right, my bad. Nah. Full attack. Why you attacking me though? Get to it. I'm giving too much sauce. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We had a great.
Yo.
I got you. All right, listen. Stop. Pay. They gotta pay their bills. Pay your bills, right? Let's start there. You gotta pay your bills. But you got the iPhone 14, right? And you didn't pay the bill, and now it's on your collection, right? Who's guilty, right? Oh, now nobody hands up, right? Don't pay the collection, because here's what happened. You owe T-Mobile the money. T-Mobile sold that piece of paper that you said you owe $1,500 for. They sold it to the collection agency for like $100. So now the collection agency got this piece of paper that's worth $1,500, so they about to flip it. It's all a flip.
That's what I was saying. I'm not trying to
Right, but you like making them feel bad. You know what I'm saying? Don't make them feel bad. So T-Mobile already sold the debt, so you don't owe T-Mobile anymore. So when the collection agency writes you a letter, or when they call you, first of all, when they call you, hang up, right? But if they keep persistently calling you, you can tell them, hey, can you please stop calling me? If they call you back, guess what you can do? You can sue them, because it's illegal to do that. That's number one. Number two, when it's on your credit report, you're going to call the credit bureau, same way, especially with Experian. You're going to fight to dispute that on your credit bureau, because I never signed a contract with Bellaphone Collection Agency, right? So why is this on my credit report? So you're going to write a letter to them first, right? I give them the sauce, though. Let me give them the sauce. Y'all ready? Y'all got to write this one down. This is a good one. So when you write the letter, what's today's date? Let's say today's January 1st, right? You're going to date it, what'd you say?
13th.
Right. You're going to date it January 15th. All right, y'all can't record this. Right. You're going to date it January 15th. In 2 weeks, it'll be what? January 30th. The credit bureaus have how many days to get back to you? Too much sauce? Too much sauce? I did it. All right.
Hold on. One question.
He picked up what I was putting down.
One question. If I'm not a good writer, can I use AI to write the letter?
You can use AI to write the letters, ChatGPT, but I really want y'all to handwrite the letters, because they can't hit to the game. They got the AI reading the letters. So sometimes I want you to write it. That's a good way, because it looked like a real person wrote it. So I'm gonna date it January.
Can you certify mailers?
You can certify mail if you want to. Make sure, you can say, hey, make sure you get a signature so I can prove that y'all got the letter. So on January 31st, I'm like, yo, you got 30 days to get this off my credit, and you didn't take it off. Per the law, you gotta get this off. I'm gonna stay on the phone while you get this off my credit, because I know you got it. Right? So that's one way you can get collections off your credit report. But that's all I'm gonna give them. I'm done? Yeah, that's all I'm giving them right now. That's all I'm giving them.
Keep going.
Keep going? You want more? Y'all want more?
Keep going, bro. They need this shit.
All right. Text the word, text the word pod.
Keep going.
And I'm gonna give them a PowerPoint, right?
Yeah, but
on
keep
all this,
going.
on all this sauce, text the word pod to that number, and we're gonna send you a PowerPoint that's gonna give you all this information.
All right, but keep
to give you more of that. All right, so clap it up.
Keep going.
I want you to get more funding. Y'all want a couple lists of banks? All right. This is how I maximize how much money I get from my clients, right? I fund myself horizontally, and I fund myself vertically. Everybody say horizontal?
Horizontal.
And vertical.
Vertical.
All right, so this is what I mean by that. So when I say horizontally, I first go to banks that pull from different credit bureaus, right? So I go to American Express, I go to Navy Federal, and then I go to Key Bank. Well, why'd you do it that way, Herman? Because American Express pulls from where? Experian. Navy Federal pulls from where? TransUnion. Key Bank pulls from where? Equifax. So when I funded myself horizontally, so when I got the 20 bands, 10 bands from American Express, I got an inquiry. Then I went to Navy Federal. Navy Federal pulls from TransUnion. They don't know I just got 20,000. because there's no inquiry.
This all legit.
This all legit. So they're gonna what? Max me out. Because if I went to the same credit bureau, I went to one American Express and another PNC, they pull from Experian too. If I went to American Express, PNC, what I just saw, I got an inquiry. So instead of giving me a 20 piece, they would have maybe gave me like 15. So the inquiry can cost you money. So I fund myself horizontally. Then I go to Key Bank. Key Bank don't know I just got 2 credit cards, 40,000. I'm going for a 60 piece right now.
What's my credit score?
Credit score is 680, but I want you to be at 700. Everybody say maximum.
Maximum.
I want everybody to be at their maximum potential. right? 680 minimum. You got a couple of credit cards on your credit report that's at least 2 years old. You're gonna get a 25, 30 piece per bank.
Damaris, give us some game.
You come
Give us some game.
I want
Because, no, you know why she got you? Because, let me just say this. For y'all don't know, most of the dudes that run all these companies and all that, it's a woman running them.
Shout out to the CEO of Damaris.
She running shit. I don't even think he know what's going on. She really, like, she running, like, the women, like, we got the women, they're in a different level.
I don't know.
So, give us some game, baby, please.
She runs the company, right? So I got you the funding, right? I got you the paper. She put it all together. Talk to them about the system. Talk to people how you turned me from 6 to 7 figures. Talk to them. Give it up for Damaris, ladies and gentlemen.
No.
Right.
Make some noise for Damaris, y'all.
Low-key, I'm shy, y'all, so bear with me, okay?
Please give it up.
This man is stubborn. I'll tell you how he started, and I'll tell you what I did. How I started, I worked for free for Herman for 6 months doing these letters. Free. They don't know now. And then over time, I'm like, yo, you need more help? You need more help? You need more help? Nah, I got it. Eventually, he hired me as his executive assistant. Paying me, you know what I'm saying, little pennies, you know what I'm saying? Something small.
$500 a month. You can talk
That's
this
crazy.
one.
Answer the phones. And then I was like, all right, he said he needed more help. So I came. When I came over to an email and a phone. That's all he had. And it was a mess. It was credit repair clients all up and through that email. I said, no, we need a system and we need it today. He's like, I don't got it. I was like, well, we gonna get it today. We got it. I figured it out. Took him from almost 6. It was like 5.
Wow.
And then took him to 7 figures. What we did was created a system and a protocol. SOPs, created structure. I understand that a lot of y'all want businesses, right? But sometimes I feel like some of y'all don't deserve one. And I say that because y'all don't take it serious. Y'all don't read. You have to read. In order for you to be successful, read. If you don't understand, ask questions. But don't ask me no question unless you read. Do you understand? That's how we got here, because I was reading what y'all were saying to me. Y'all information to me was important. So we created systems, we hired people, and now we're here. Now, it was more so of me understanding what your problems were. So every problem that I found that you had, I fixed it. And keep going and keep going. In our business, every 6 months, I go back to see what we need to fix. If there's a hole in it, I have to fix it. And I have to go back. Running the business is not easy. Being the CEO is not easy. I ain't asked to be here. I didn't even apply. I was told that's what I was going to be. And in order for you to continue to stay here, you have to be structured in it. And it can't be just because you want to make money. It got to be a longevity play. Because what I play is longevity. We can make money, that's easy. 2020, 2021, 22, we all had money. How many businesses are successful now off of the structures they created back then? None. Yep. So you have to go back, create those documents, and then hire the people. Because systems ain't always systems, it's people. You need an operations manager, you need HR, you need customer service, you need a marketing team, you need sales. If you don't have any of that stuff, it's hard for you to scale. Okay, that's all I'm done.
How do they get it for the low though? Tell them the secret behind it.
Yo, VAs are great. They're like $400 a month. You can get
$400 a what?
$400 a month.
Talk to them. Tell them what website to go to get VAs.
Tell them what a VA is.
Yeah.
Okay, a VA is a virtual assistant. Somebody that live in the Philippines. You give them the Philippines, India, Jamaica, whatever. They are a little bit higher, but the Philippines are cheaper. $400. It's like $2 an hour. And you just go on, what's it called?
Online PH.
Online PH. Or you can hire a fulfillment team that does it. That's what we did, because I don't have the time to interview. Hire them, train them. When you train them, they know how to do it. I got me a good Texas-speaking VA. He's from the Philippines. He's real good. Now, he cost me a little bit much, a little $1,000 piece, but he was worth it. He's helped me be able to step back away from what I do day to day so he can answer the phone.
Now, let me ask you a question, Damaris.
Yeah.
I had to basically pull you to get here. I know you're decent, my friends. I had to pull her to come out. She do something very important. The only time I see her is when I'm at private stuff, private events. She's not no public person. She's not trying to pop it. How do you stay disciplined in a world where us in the black culture, we always want to be popular on the gram, but not making no money? How do you stay focused on staying the fuck out the way and making a shitload of money? How do you keep your mind level to not want to chase the meaningless, unmonetizable popularity of the gram and really kill shit? How do you do that?
I'm simplistic. I don't require much. That's really where I come from. I'm stopping my family. I don't really require too much. I don't like attention. Y'all sit there and scream. I was like, oh God, please. I I don't need all that. It's not, I don't need the validation. Now, I appreciate it, but it's not needed for me in order to do that. I don't like the limelight. That's him. He the face. I like to play the back because I just feel like that's the better place for me and I'm comfortable there. Because I feel like at some point when I do come out, it's a show. I don't want to get y'all a show. I want y'all to be the real me. Like, y'all feel like I'm real right now? Yeah? That's what I want you to see all the time. But at times it can be very hard to get up and sing a song and dance because I just yelled and screamed because a customer did a charge bag on something that they got and now I got an attitude and he told me I can't be emotional about my company. So I don't want to get on the gram and say nothing to none of y'all.
Yeah.
But it's just, that's how it is.
Now, what is, like, how do you, like, how many, is you ever off the clock? Because it seemed like...
Never. I work Sunday to Sunday.
Damn.
Sunday to Sunday. And I don't get paid enough. I don't get paid enough. I want a raise.
Give her a raise.
She make a lot of money.
I mean,
I know she making.
She make a lot of money.
Now, some, you know, we had some questions online, so we're gonna go right to them that we had beforehand, and let me get straight to them. As a young black person with a fair credit, how do you recommend networking with investors and build credit? Cole Moore.
All right, Cole. I want to talk about the networking thing because that's super important. How much was this situation today?
Free.
Free.
No. How much was this today?
That's super important. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, we follow the Marison on Instagram, we travel often. Championships are won on the road, right? Because how many, this is, first of all, give it a Hawala real quick. Give it a Hawala, right? Because how many times are situations or pod cons or conferences like this happening in our own city for free?
Never.
Packing out the never, right? Never. So I go to conferences, I go to meetings, I go to Chamber of Commerce meetings, I go everywhere because I meet a lot of people that have the same mindset that I do, right? Look, we're here this evening, 3,000 people of the same mindset. What was one of the house rules? Network. Right? I can't tell you. Now people are like, yo, Herm, can you sit with me to mentor? I can't sit with you to mentor anymore because the things that I'm doing and the things that I'm learning, it's because I'm in the rooms with people. It's one thing to be in the room, but it's one thing to shake their hand, talk to somebody, hey, what do you do? I had a DJ real quick at the side. He pulled me to the side. He's like, yo, what do you do? I was like, I do funny. He's like, Herm, I do DJ. Pulled out his camera and started recording immediately. So this is how I get into rooms, make business partners, and make some money.
The other part of it is add value to somebody. I know there's a lot of things that y'all want from somebody, but what can you pour into them in order to make the relationship beneficial to the both of you? Because if you pouring from me all day, I ain't got nothing to give to nobody else. I'm drained. You got to be able to give it back. It's not always about you. Because how I sit in this seat, according to the Lord, my life ain't my life. I'm a service to all of y'all. I don't do this by myself. So if I don't do what I do, y'all don't get what you get. So remember to pour into somebody.
It's funny, right? Because I always believe, and I came up off of, but for y'all don't know, I came up off of, and I used to say this in some of my early videos. I used to have a shirt I printed up called YouTube University, because that was the only college that I went to. And the greatest thing about YouTube University is that I came up 13th and Allegheny, I came home out of prison, I'm in grandma's crib, and all I keep telling people, YouTube. And I used to find it crazy when people would DM me, ask me something, I'd be like, don't you got YouTube too? Don't you got Google? So think about this. Guy from North Philly did all this time in prison. For those that don't know, I went from being put on YouTube University. Now I'm the cultural advisor at YouTube. Now I'm saying it to say this. Google is probably the fourth largest company on the planet. I spent 20 years in prison. I'm from North Philly, and I'm the cultural advisor of YouTube, which is owned by Google.
Come on.
So let's say, now, it comes from being places you gotta be. I got a friend of mine, he's a conference killer. And I asked him one time, I said, hey, you be spending money on all these conferences? He said, no, I look up conferences, I go to where the conference is at, and I play the hotel where the conference is at, and I just cut into people. That's all he do. Like, we gotta start taking advantage of free information. And I gotta put this out there. Within the last couple years, something was going on within the black community on social media, and everybody was kept saying, they called everybody scammers and they got caught. Let me explain something to you. This is what happened. When you think you slick and you try to take a shortcut, you say to people, oh, I'm gonna go to this conference. They charge me money to do this and the third. They gave me all the information. They give me the free classes, but I'm trying to be lazy, so I'm gonna get them my $50,000 for a house and think they're gonna do everything because I'm trying to be slick. Nobody played that part. Oh, you gave your money away to somebody because you was trying to take a shortcut instead of taking the information that's online and doing it yourself. So now, oh, they scammed you, black people. Fuck all that. You scammed yourself. All this information that we want, and this is the important thing. Like you be on YouTube all day, you follow your favorite rapper all day, you on all these blogs all day, you can't get, think about this. If you could give yourself a half an hour a day, you gossip longer than that. If you give yourself a half an hour a day, go to YouTube and all you gotta type is how to start a podcast, how to build a car, how to build a spaceship, how to build some macaroni and cheese. I'm just being, like, that's how to. Like, stop playing. The information is out here. You're only gonna get what you invest in yourself. Like, we invest more into other people, and like, we know more about motherfuckers that's not giving us no money. Rap, I know about this Instagram girl, the rapper, this person, that. Do you know that much about yourself? Like on some real shit. I created this, you understand, I created this. This shit costs a bag. This building costs a bag. But I said to myself, I feel good when I go to sleep at night knowing that I spend the bag and I give back to my people. Like relationships is worth more than money because the people that I got coming on the stage today, they cost a bag. But they said, Wallow, what? I'm coming. And I just thought of this. Des, where you at, Des? Come here, Des. Viv, is you scared to come out here, Viv? Or is you all right? Come here, Viv. Right here, Des. Come here real quick, Des.
Come on, Des. Give it up for Des. Ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up, CEO. Now, this right here, Des, that's my manager, and she made all this possible. Her and Viv right here, they ran this shit. Make some noise for them. Now, Adam back there, Duran on, but listen, thank you. See, look, she's still going. They still going. Now, I'm somewhere running around jumping on fucking cars doing all this crazy shit. But you gotta have people that know what you do. And as important as this, in our community, we gotta start knowing our strengths in line with our weaknesses. Listen, know your strength, respect your weaknesses. Know your strengths and hire your weaknesses. Stop trying to do it. I'm not doing anything. Oh, like, she gonna handle the Dad's gonna do all the shit that I don't know nothing about. By the time I realized, she done did it, move the fucking world around. Because I pay people, I trust people, I give people equity that believe in me. Oh, you believe in me? Take this 25, take this 30%. I want you to know that I'm invested in you and that I want you to be here. This is your shit too. So when we do that, we win. All this trying, listen, let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some of the really shit in the world. The most saddest day of my life is when I sat in the crib one day by myself and I had all this fucking money in my bank account. I'm slamming Lamborghini doors, Rolexes, all that type of shit, staying in the best hotels, could DM any woman I wanted to have in the motherfucking, on the first thing smoking in the morning on that flight. I sat in that fucking crib and I said, damn, when I was in jail and I wanted all this stuff, I said, none of this give you the feeling that you thought that it give you. I'm telling you, a lot of people's money don't make you happy. Good people do. Doing good shit do. Because at the end of the day, after you drive the car and get old, and I'm gonna tell you something that's important. Money gonna introduce you to a side of people that you didn't know existed. Family, friends, and it get real lonely at the top because everybody is different when somebody call you to say, what's the laugh and joke, but now they calling you and everything is a story and everything is agenda because you go from being a human to a dollar sign. And we live in a world where people, they want to live this lifestyle. They want somebody to finance their lifestyle that they're not willing to work for. So most of the successful people, they got the family members, they got the friends, everybody giving them a problem because they just want to take from them, but they don't want to work for them. What we got to do is, we got to get rid of that pandemic mindset. We got to get rid of that PPP mindset because what happened was a lot of people got the most money they ever got in their life doing nothing, so now they lazy. Nobody want to work for nobody. I don't know a restaurant that's not losing a cook. I don't know a beautician, a hairstyle that's not losing hairstylists. I want to do, everybody, listen, the reality of this shit, everybody can't be a boss, but everybody can be a partner. I'm just being real. Because to be a boss is, I had to pay everybody on the doors, I got to pay people. You got to pay a lot of fucking money and a lot of fucking taxes. Some of y'all, you could live a whole lifestyle working for somebody, getting a salary. So what I'm saying is we got to do better, man. We some extraordinary people. This shit here is important to me because I want to be listen, I'm 44. I don't know if I'm gonna be here for 3 more decades. Hopefully I'll do. My grandma 89. My Uncle James died last year. He was 94. My people live long. But I don't know if I can see 70 something. But if I don't, when I die, I want shit like this, so this shit gonna live forever. The moves I make is gonna secure the futures of the family members I won't be living to meet. I ain't doing this shit for no fame. I ain't doing this to get no pussy. I ain't doing this to flex on somebody that look like me. I'm not doing this to try to make my people think I'm better than them. I'm not better than nobody here, and ain't nobody better than me. But if we can share, and I'm gonna tell you something important, I don't give a fuck who you is. We all need each other in order for this world to work. This shit ain't gonna work if we don't fuck with each other. All this hate, all this man versus woman, I don't need a nigga, I don't need a woman, that shit is goofy. That goes against human existence. We gotta figure this shit out, become better people, start loving each other. Because, listen, it's draining to hate somebody. But how easy to say, damn bro, that's a nice shirt, dog. Damn, where you get that from? Damn, you got that shit. Damn, sis, you look beautiful. Open the door, do nice shit for nice people. Some of us, we think just being an asshole was, I ain't know nobody that ever got rich off of that. Gary Vee said something important. That's why I fuck with him. He said, don't worry about making $1 million, worry about making 1 million people smile. You can eat off that forever. You see what I'm saying? But, I need y'all to, before y'all leave, I want y'all to give them anything that y'all want to give them just to push them. Because Herman, I know you, my brother from another mother, Mary's. I know y'all. I've been to all y'all events, y'all family to me, your brother, your crazy ass brother, your sister, Karen, the whole family. I love them, right? And I'm thankful that because you charge. You didn't charge me. I'm thankful that you're here on the street. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to empower people, but I want you to tell them the importance of pulling the fucking trigger. Not next week. Listen, I'm talking about tonight. When you leave, I'm talking about going. I don't care if you just going in and do a little research. If you write some of your notes down, pull the trigger. Give them some motivation, some talk about pulling the trigger, real quick.
Real quick, everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. Let's do an activity real quick.
Get it. Stand up, y'all.
So, yeah, that's true. That's true. Y'all know the immediate. You're ready for it. Y'all know. All right, this church in here. So everybody, I saw everybody when I was talking, it's like, oh, he's talking something serious, and y'all wrote it down, right? I don't want your pens or your notes to be smarter than you. I want you to use the information that I just gave you. The plays work. Call me Tyler Perry, right? The plays work. Just do the work.
He's so corny.
Right?
That was funny.
You never heard a corny joke. You know what I'm saying? So listen, on 3, you're going to say execute. And on 6, you're gonna say now. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Execute.
4, 5, 6.
Now.
1, 2, 3.
Execute.
4, 5, 6.
Now.
There you go. Wow, my God. I
Appreciate you. Now, y'all can sit down. Y'all keep standing up too long.
Just
Y'all, thank y'all so much. Now,